On a crisp autumn morning in October 2011, a sleepy town in Tennessee woke up to a chilling mystery. Karen Swift, a loving mother of four, vanished without a trace. Her car was found abandoned with a flat tire on a lonely stretch of highway. Her grieving husband David Swift called for help, but as the days turned into weeks, the story began to unravel, and the husband's tears took on a darker hue. Karen Swift was a 44-year-old mother balancing multiple jobs to support her children. Known for her cheerful demeanor, she was beloved by friends and family alike. But behind closed doors, her life was far from picture perfect. Karen's marriage to David Swift was strained, marred by infidelity and control. The night before Halloween in 2011, Karen returned home from a party with her daughter Ashley. She tucked Ashley into bed and retired for the night. By morning, she was gone. When law enforcement began their search, they discovered Karen's car, a white Nissan Murano, abandoned on the side of the road. A flat tire caused by a rusty screw was the only clue. There were no signs of struggle, no traces of foul play. The case, however, was far from simple. Karen's friends revealed troubling details about her marriage. David Swift was described as controlling and possessive. He allegedly stalked Karen and often confronted her about her interactions with others. These revelations cast a long shadow over David's image as the grieving husband. David willingly cooperated with investigators, even appearing on crutches due to a supposed knee injury. Yet, his actions raised eyebrows. Neighbors reported seeing him lifting heavy hay bales despite his claimed physical limitations. 6 weeks after Karen's disappearance, her remains were discovered in a nearby cemetery. The cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. The idyllic town of Dyersburg was shaken to its core. Investigators uncovered a chilling timeline. On the night of Karen's disappearance, David allegedly moved her daughter to another room before attacking Karen in their garage. Her body was then transported and left in the cemetery, staged to look like an abduction. David's defense team painted a starkly different picture. They described him as a concerned husband and cast doubt on the prosecution's narrative. They argued there was no forensic evidence linking David to the crime and challenged the theory of a staged abduction. For over a decade, Karen's family, especially her children, lived in limbo. But in 2022, after years of stalled investigations, David Swift was charged with first-degree murder. Karen Swift's story is one of love, betrayal, and ultimate tragedy. It reminds us that the truth often hides in the shadows, waiting for the light to uncover it. For Karen's family, justice may finally be within reach, but the scars of her loss remain. This is the story of a grieving husband who turned out to be a killer, a tale that proves sometimes the ones we trust most can betray us in the darkest ways.